Well, hello. My name is Jake from Trident, and this is the start of a vlog. The first one of the first vlogs I've ever done. I technically kind of did one last year when I went to a Mariners game, but this is going to be a totally new thing. In a few hours, I'm going to be heading to Ron Tonkin Field, which is the home of the Hillsboro Hops. That is the single or high A affiliate for the Arizona Diamondbacks, because they are going to be playing the Everett Aqua Sox, who are the high A affiliate of the Seattle Mariners. And for the first time in my channel's history, I'm going to be having media credentials, which means I'm going to be on the field talking to some of the prospects. This is a really big deal for me, and it might seem kind of weird because, I mean, granted, these are just prospects. I'm not talking to the guys on the Mariners, right? I'm not talking to Logan Gilbert or Julio Rodriguez, but still, this is a big deal for me, and a lot of that is because it's something I've never done before, ever. I've never done anything like this. Now, I've interviewed people on my channel. That's fun and it's cool, but that's through screen, it's through Zoom. There's a level of disconnect there that is can make things a little bit more comfortable. Now I'm going to be standing next to them and asking them questions, and yeah, I'm pretty nervous, to be totally honest, but I'm feeling good. Aqua Sox are stacked with 10 of the Mariners' top 30 prospects right now. I don't know who I'm going to be able to talk to. I have no idea really what's going to happen here, but shout out to Hillsboro Hops for letting me do this. Shout out to Seth from the Hillsboro Hops who got me the media credential. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to my time here. So thought I would, along with all the other content that's going to come from that, do a little vlog as well and kind of show a bit of, how I've prepared for this. Right now, for the last couple days before this, I've been working on a document. My goal was to have 3 questions at least for every single player from both teams that I might run across, because I've found that when I'm totally winging questions in my interviews is usually when I start stuttering, not being able to form sentences very well, kind of stumbling over my words. So I figured, why not be kind of over prepared in this scenario? As you can see, I've been really preparing here. So I have all of them in order from what's on the roster pages for each team. And yeah, I either have some basic questions if I couldn't really find a whole lot about them, or some more in-depth questions, obviously, for your big guys like your Colt Emerson and, Jonny Farmelo, Laz Montez, and whatnot. So we're on the way to Hillsboro now, to Ron Tonkin Field. Anxious is the best way I would describe myself right now. Don't worry about my hair. I have a hat with me. But yeah, we're almost there and ready to get this going. So I'm here with Luis Suisbel with the Everett Aqua Sox. First, you played in a total of 16 spring training games for the Mariners. During that time, who were some of the big league guys who you've connected with the most, and did you get any good advice from them?
So yeah, that one is a really good moment for me. That one is a really good experience. I have a couple guys to always stay with me, always give me a little bit adjustment to be better during my career. I think around Polo, Ben Williamson, Julio, I have a couple guys, and I'm really excited to be with them right there.
So what are some of the biggest things this year specifically that you're working on to improve your game?
I have a couple things. I think the big one is my mentality. How can I feel during the game? How confidence can I get during the A beat? I think that one is the big thing.
And talking about your mentality, earlier this year you hit a walk-off single against the Canadians. So can you walk me through what you were seeing in that at bat, and how did it feel to get that win for your team?
That's good. That's really good. When I go into to the field, I always try to help my team to get wins. And when can I do when can I help the team? I feel really good with that.
And was it scary to watch the first person running out to you during that walk-off, Laz, was running at you full force. Was that a bit of a terrifying moment?
Yeah, it's a really good thing, moment.
Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Thank you, brother.
Thanks so much.
Appreciate it.
So I'm with Tai Peete from Everett Aqua Sox. So Tai, this Aqua Sox team is absolutely stacked. You have 10 of the top 30 Mariners prospects, including yourself. What is it like to play with these guys every single day?
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible just being out here competing every day with each other. You know, obviously the competition is high. We hold each other accountable to a very high level. A lot of connections with the group, and we play really well together.
Yeah, so this year you've hit already 5 home runs in 35 games. Or at least that's what MLB.com said. If it was wrong, then that's,
Sure.
you know,
It's not
research
bad.
might be bad. And last year in 115 games, you only hit 7. So what has helped you unlock some of your power this year?
Swing harder.
Swing hard.
Swing hard. Swing hard.
Nice.
Hit the ball.
What aspects of your game have you been working for the most this year as far as improvement goes?
Just making good contact and having better swing decisions is one of the big things, and then trying to just get on base with the team, move, do a job up there.
And this year, you have primarily been a shortstop usually, but this year you've moved to center field.
Yeah.
What has the learning curve been like for that?
Just use my athleticism out there.
Of course.
I see ball, I go get ball,
Yeah.
and I run for it. So
Yeah. And you've known to be a gamer, especially in the off season. You've done some Twitch streaming and all that. So what do you do during the season to still be able to get some video gaming in, or do you just kind of leave it at home for the off season?
no. I play a movie show.
Of course.
I just actually downloaded Red Dead Redemption. I've never played that. And I'm not really like a Western guy.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm gonna try it out. But every time I go on, I just play on the show.
Yeah.
My center field is pretty good. Pretty
Makes
good.
sense.
Nice hair.
Yeah, and you got your own card that's like, you know, the 99 overall or whatever it is that you get. Okay,
yeah.
very
That's my
nice.
center field. That's
Nice, awesome. Yeah,
Appreciate it.
thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Hey, my name is Jake. Jake? I do. Yep, this is Dylan. Dylan? All right, I'm with Jonny Farmelo with the Everett Aqua Sox. And Jonny, first of all, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited for the week.
Last year, your year unfortunately got cut short with the ACL injury. Going through that type of injury, which can be career-ending for some at such a young age, what helped you kind of persevere through that type of adversity?
Yeah, I think it was mainly my faith in God and in Jesus. That was the biggest thing for me, for sure. I grew a lot in that process. Obviously, I have a great support system, my family and my teammates. That really helped me a lot. So I'd say those two.
This year, you have a batting average over 300. You're slugging over 600 right now. So what has it meant to you to come back from that injury and be producing at the level that you are now?
Yeah, it really it's meant a lot. I think I learned a lot of lessons through the injury. I felt like last year and kind of my career before, I was just playing with a lot to lose. I was playing kind of tense, putting a lot of pressure on myself. And then going through that, I kind of just was able to let go and kind of surrender everything. And now I'm just playing free. I'm being super aggressive. I'm having fun. And I think that really has contributed to the success here early on.
Yeah, and specifically about your slugging, you've already hit the same amount of home runs this year as you have in 46 games in Modesto last year. So what has helped kind of unlock that power for you, especially in game?
Yeah, throughout the rehab process, I was kind of able to change some things in my swing that I've always kind of wanted to change. Like my bat path has always been a little steep, and so I was kind of able to clean that up a little bit, play with the hands a little bit, and this is kind of all without swinging the bat.
Yeah.
This is kind of just moving around in the living room. And that stuff has really paid off as I've started to swing the bat and come back. The bat path is a little bit better. I feel more athletic in the box. I'm backspinning baseballs, and so that I think has kind of contributed to the power.
This Aqua Sox team is absolutely stacked. 10 of the top 30 Mariners prospects, including yourself. What's it like to work with these guys every single day and develop together?
It's pretty cool. It's really fun. We have a really good group of guys. Obviously, me, Colt, and Tai all getting drafted together, but also the Latin guys, Michael, Laz, Suisbel, all those guys. I mean, the whole roster too. It's a really good group. We've been together for a little while now, and it's a lot of fun. Thanks, bro.
Appreciate it. I'm here with Colt Emerson of the Everett Aqua Sox. So, Colt, you're the #1 prospect in the Mariners system for MLB. Does that kind of give you a bit of a pressure on your shoulders that you have to deal with, or are you just kind of going with the flow and just taking it day by day?
You know, I'm really thankful for that ranking and whatever. But at the end of the day, you know, this team's amazing. This team has a bunch of great players. And at the end of the day, I mean, we're just playing baseball out here. So we compete. We try to win every single day in and out. I mean, the season's way too long to think about rankings, who's this, who's that. We're just trying to be a team. We're trying to just win games every day.
When you get drafted out of high school compared to the guys out of college, like, what's that experience like going from your graduation high school and then like, oh, I'm a professional baseball player now? Like, what is that feeling like for you?
You know, it's great. It's such a surreal thing because I mean, one day I was at my high school on a small field, and now I'm in Hillsboro. I'm in Oregon. You know, I'm in Washington. I'm just on a completely different side of the country, and you know, it's a cool feeling. It really is, and I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Talking about the Aqua Sox, and you mentioned there's a lot of great players on here, 10 of the top 30 prospects, and just in general, a really talented team. So what's it like being able to develop with these guys, not only just be on the same team as together, but to work together and try to improve together as well?
My gosh, it's such a great thing because like I've said before, like these guys are great players, but they're even better people. So just coming up through with these guys is such a great and amazing feeling. I'm so blessed to even have this opportunity. So just coming in day out with these guys is just great, and I love it.
And you've been doing some spring training games, 2024, 2025, so you've been around big league guys as well.
Uh-huh.
So are there any specific big league guys you've gravitated more towards and gotten to know well? And what's the best advice you've gotten from them?
Yeah, you know, you try to meet everybody, try to talk to everybody, but really, I mean, JP, you know, Leo Rivas, Ben Williamson, Ryan Bliss, you know, all the like Demo, all the middle infielders, really all the infielders, you know, all those guys are great guys. Everybody in the Mariners, everybody's such a great guy, and I've just been really grateful for the opportunity to be around those guys and just get to see how they work and see how they go about their business, and it's been such a great thing. And I wouldn't say there's like one piece of advice that somebody's given me. It's just kind of given the opportunity to see these guys, the way they go about their business has just been amazing. And I'm just so grateful for it.
And comparing your power, especially from last year to this year, you've already hit, I think, either the same or a little bit more home runs than you did last year. What has helped you unlock that in-game power?
Yeah, you know, just the consistent work in the off season and just getting older and building more strength that way. But really, I mean, that's really it. I mean, I just come in with the same approach every day and just try to hit line drives. You know, if they go out, they go out. And luckily this year, like I've had a lot of those go out. So it's been great. Awesome. There you go. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So I'm here with Michael Arroyo of the Everett Aqua Sox. So Michael, many consider 2024 to be a huge breakout year for you, especially in the batter's box. You hit almost 300 in 60 games. So what were some of the things, either physically or mentally, that helped you unlock that next step in your offensive approach?
Yeah, I think for me it's all the time relax for the at bat. Every time my mentality relax and be aggressive for my body.
2025 has been off to a good start for you. Your on-base percentage is over 400 right now, so it seems like you're also driving the ball really well. You have an increase in doubles and walks. What has helped you achieve reaching base more often this year?
No, I think for me my mentality is the same the year last year. Let's be on time with fastball. Let's good strike, hit the ball for the gap. That's my mentality.
And earlier this year, you had the pleasure of representing your home country of Colombia in the WBC qualifiers. What did it mean to you to be able to represent them on the baseball stage and hopefully in WBCs in the future?
Yeah, it's one dream, you know. It's good, it's funny, you know. We play with my friend in Colombia. It's good opportunity. Have fun all the time. I hope we play in Puerto Rico. I'll be ready for that.
And you mentioned before that one of your biggest goals is to bring a World Series to Seattle. And is that still the biggest goal for you? And do you think it's going to be with a lot of these guys that you're playing with right now?
Yeah. It's my goal. My goal is to help the Seattle for championship here. I think Lazaro and Colt, Emerson, Jonny Farmelo, you know, it's good player here. I think we play for Mariner and help championship.
I'm with Anthony Donofrio of the Everett Aqua Sox. So, Anthony, I don't want to cause any drama here, but in 2024, when you're playing with North Carolina, you went up against Aqua Sox reliever Charlie Emerson, and you faced him twice. The first time he struck you out, the second time you had an RBI double off of him. How have you guys talked about that?
I mean, there's definitely a little bit of a clubhouse banter back and forth going on, but we got a good relationship, so just cough it up to being competitors.
Another teammate of yours, Charlie Pagliarini, right?
Yeah.
Pagliarini. You actually got a save against him when he was with Fairfield, so same thing. You actually struck him out in that,
Yeah.
so same thing.
I got a lucky high fastball. I had a ride heater, but you ain't never gonna see me on the mound again.
Yeah, so you spent all of last year and you had a solid year in Modesto, and you've had a great start to the year thus far here in Everett. So what are kind of the biggest differences between both levels, Modesto and here up in High A?
Definitely getting used to the style of play in pro ball, making that adjustment, and staying continually devoted to my process, doing the same thing every day, trusting what I've been working on, and then just going out and playing ball, man.
And what are the biggest things that you've been working on this year, just within your game, whether on the offensive side or defensive side?
Really getting on top of heaters, and then really devoting my full attention, each individual pitch, to my approach, which is just stay on time for his best fastball, and just the off speed, and it's working so far. So.
And the last thing I'm going to ask you is, do you have any recollection of a 491-foot home run you hit against Virginia while you were in North Carolina?
I got that one pretty good.
Right.
I mean, I couldn't get 500 feet, but 491's pretty close.
Yeah, we'll take it. All right, well, all the Aqua Sox guys, you can't even see me there, all the Aqua Sox guys are back in the clubhouse getting ready for the game. So we're now up on the concourse here in Hillsboro at Ron Tonkin Field. And yeah, what an experience, man. It's just like very anxiety inducing. I'm not the great with in-person type stuff like that as far as my anxiety goes, but I think it turned out fine. I did unfortunately miss Laz, which is someone I was probably most excited for the most part. And I think he kind of squeaked away to the clubhouse when I was talking to Michael Arroyo, but it is what it is. I will take it because this is still a big deal for my channel and a big deal going forward, as this is something I would like to do not only with the Aqua Sox, but hopefully with the Mariners at some point, maybe with the Rainiers, we'll see. So yeah, really cool to get this opportunity. Thank you to the Hops, obviously, for, you know, hooking me up with this. I appreciate it. And yeah, I'm certain I will be back when the Aqua Sox are here.
Some of your slushy is good.
Hicks, 3 titles. There's a deep shot to center, back on it, Jones track, he looks, it's over the batter's eye. See you on the other side, Lazaro Montez, and he takes over sole possession of the Northwest League home run lead. Out of here to straightaway center field. First run of the game for the Everett Aqua Sox in the 7th.
All right, so just checking in. It is the top of the 7th right now, and right now the Hops are leading 5-1. So not going great for the Aqua Sox. However, Laz Montez, as you saw earlier in this video, had a huge blast over the batter's eye here in Hillsboro. Just a single run home run though, so it is what it is. But see if the Hops, or sorry, the Aqua Sox can pull this out. That's going to be it for this vlog. Unfortunately, the Aqua Sox lost 7-2 to the Hillsboro Hops. Thanks again to the Hillsboro Hops for letting me come out there, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss a video. I appreciate it.